So before I let you go, my weekly question: who's blowing up your phone? I shouldn't say that. My weekly question: which team are those who blow up your phone interested about? Wanting some tea spilled about? What's the scuttlebutt?
Let me give you two answers on this. The first one, since we are coming up on the trade deadline here, the main question that GMs and others in position to make trades have been asking me is, why is it so boring in the trade market right now? We are 11 days out. There's not been a trade in over 2 weeks, which, granted, there was a time not that long ago where there just weren't a lot of NFL trades. Now there are, and there's been this lull for the past couple of weeks. And what I would point to is that the teams that would be logical sellers just aren't in a position right now where they want to sell. That's the Jets, who, by the way, have a bye next week. So I would assume that after this game, that's where they have some discussions about what direction they want to go. The Raiders are on a bye right now. They're just not in sell mode. The Titans are certainly making people available, but they're trying to get Cam Ward going as well. In other words, the macro answer to this is there just is not that much of an urgency from a sell standpoint, combined with a lot of the teams that bought last year may have had some buyer's remorse. Because if you think about the highest profile trades that we saw a year ago, and granted, wide receiver is always a tough position to trade for in season because of the integration period and the rhythm and timing and tempo that's tough to microwave mid-season. But the biggest trades were Devontae Adams. Didn't work out at all. Amari Cooper went to Buffalo, and I don't fault the Bills for making that trade, but Amari did not play well the rest of that season. And then Deontay Johnson was a mess that they ended up having to cut him before then reclaiming him so you get a comp pick, but that's an entirely different story. In other words, a lot of the big trades that we saw last year just didn't pay off, so everybody on both the buy and sell standpoints seem to be moving a little slower. I do think that when you get into next week and some of those sell teams, Cleveland has a bye in week 9 as well, maybe some of those teams, even though Cleveland's already made a bunch of trades, they kind of got ahead of the game here, you might see a little bit more action starting as we get past this weekend of games.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.